Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. My adventure today is gonna take me to Hollywood, California, to do this little hoarding up video. Yes, there are a couple stores I'm gonna be hitting up when I'm down there, but I'm going down there for one very special event today at Amoeba Records. They're having a picture event with Ice Cube. His new album came out, I believe, Everything's Corrupt, and all I had to do like a week or so ago was buy the CD, and I can go to this event over there. I think one or two of the crew members might be down there in attendance, but I believe some movies that came out today were like I believe Schindler's List on 4K, along with The House with a Clock on Its Walls and A Simple Favor hit Blu-ray in 4K today. I'm gonna be hitting up some DVD shops while I'm out there in Hollywood, so this video may be up a tiny bit later than normal, but I'm just going to go down there and have some fun today, so come along with me and let's see what I find today out in the wild. Well guys, at my first stop of the day, I'm in Hollywood, baby, and there's Amoeba Music. Well, so let's head on in to Amoeba and see what kind of new movies came out today, and check out the line and see how many people are lined up for Ice Cube today, because the event doesn't happen for another hour or so, but it looks like there's a line already. Yep, the event doesn't start for like an hour or so, and the side of Amoeba is just filled with people.
It's the wet one.
What? What up, man? What you doing, man? Holy shit, I am Speedy's up in the house? What's up, bro? Holy shit! What's up, man? How you doing? Damn, you guys all up in the front of the line, huh?
Hey, sucker, I want you to wrestle me at 20, sucker.
Holy shit!
WrestleMania! Let's do it!
Get him! Get him!
WrestleMania!
Come on, Mr. T, get his ass!
We're gonna do it live at Ice Cube, cause everything's corrupt.
What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Na? No, wrong guy. Okay.
Pain!
Oh. You never know what kind of stuff.
Ready? Shout out to Taj.0.
Oh yeah, you were on Tosh, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my friend Tommy NC 2010 was on there too.
It's badass.
Yeah, dude. There's so many people down this line for Ice Cube. It's crazy. I should have got here earlier. What's wrong with me? Well, finally got my spot in line over here to meet Ice Cube. I'm sure it's just like a second thing. You walk up, snap, take a picture, and then fuck off, kind of thing. But you never know what kind of weird stuff you're gonna see out here in Hollywood. People dressed up as Mr. T. People screaming. Why? Because it's Hollywood. Alright guys, in line still, but look who came right here, man. My co-star of An Hour to Kill. He's over here to see Ice Cube too. At first I thought he came over here to hang out with me, take a picture with me. But like, he just wants to go hang out with, Ice Cube and shit.
Yeah.
That's what we do. But this line got even more crazier since we got here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any video or anything in there. I think it's just like a quick photo and then bounce. Kind of thing. But hey, it's fucking Ice Cube.
It's Ice Cube.
What's one of your favorite Ice Cube movies?
Oh, Anaconda.
Yeah, me too. I love Friday and stuff too. But like the Players Club, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Three Kings,
yeah.
Long Shots. Wait.
The long shot?
It's Long Shots?
With the family movie with the kids, something like that. Yeah. Okay, man, we're in Amoeba right now, in line for Ice Cube over here. Look at you, you're a giddy little boy.
I know, I'm so excited. It's like meeting Santa.
I know, huh? And like we got Ice Cube chilling over there and taking pictures and stuff with people. I don't know if you guys can actually see him or not, but he's just sort of chilling over there with the sunglasses on. Are you really freaking out right now?
Freaking out, dude.
Yeah. He's like just taking his time with people, it seems like, over there. But man, we're right here. And Cube is right there. I never thought in a million years that would happen.
No, not at all.
Well guys, we just met Ice Cube for a moment or two. Got a picture, which I have to try to find on what's it called? Amoeba's website or whatever later on and everything. But me and Frankie are up here. Oh yeah, we just got the little thing that says
Ice Cube, find your photo. It's like Santa.
Yeah,
Santa.
But since it's hoarding up day, let's see what new ones came out today. Well, some of the new ones that Amoeba has over here is A House with a Clock in Its Walls. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't seen it.
But they also have a simple favor. The new Predator came out, but they seem like they keep releasing the shit out of this.
I know.
I love the movie, but man.
No, this is the new one. The new one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's The Predator, not Predator.
Oh, The Predator. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm tripping right now.
We just met Ice Cube.
Yeah, we just met Ice Cube. I can't even think straight right now. But Venom is another one that came out today. And was this today or was that a week or so ago? The new...
Another edition of 2000.
Yeah, but it seems like they have almost all this stuff over here, dude.
And a lot
like
of great deals, like $39.99.
$39.99. When you can go to like Best Buy and get it for like 20 or something.
20.
Yeah. But they also have those Scream Factory releases of Starman, Dracula, and of course, this is not Scream Factory, but the new 4K of Schindler's List right here. Alright guys, now we're over here in the section of Amoeba where it's out of print. I didn't even think the Robin Williams one was out of print already, but I guess it is. I recently got that one, but this one right here I didn't know was out of print. He just pointed out.
I know, like whoa.
It was like one of those $5 Blu-rays. Now it's like $100.
Hopefully they come on Criterion.
Yeah, I doubt Criterion's gonna put out Airheads.
Airheads is a classic.
Yeah, but this right here seems like it keeps going up and up in price. The Friday the 13th one, but I always have to peruse this section just in case you see something kind of cool that you don't know is out of print. That you go, oh, it is, and you go home. Frankie just left the building right now, but I came across a homie right here, Alan, up in the house.
Alan right here. Follow me on Instagram at InfamousDQ.
Yeah, man.
Shout out my homie Danny for bringing me. Shout out my mom. I love her. You know, shout out Web Movie 1 though. This is my bro right here.
Yeah, he said he's been watching since 2014.
2014, man. I watched all your Blockbuster videos.
Oh, yeah, from back in the day.
Hoarding videos, bro. All those videos, man, is dope.
Well, you're in a hoarding one right now, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
What? And you're actually hoarding up on some CDs and stuff.
Yeah, right here, man.
Yeah. Do you have a YouTube channel at all?
Nah, man, but follow me on Instagram at InfamousDQ.
Okay, man. Yeah. Make sure you guys check them out. It's cool bumping into you, man.
Dope, man.
Wow.
Dope.
And guys, check this out over here. We're in the weird cult section, and they have two movies, you know, that I'm a part of over here, and they're right next to each other. They have Killer Waves, that's directed by my friend James Barsamo, which I make a quick cameo in, and of course Director's Cut, which I'm in the special features for. Really cool, like right sort of like, you know, next to each other. How dope is that, man? Wet Movie Takeover. Well guys, I just got outside of Amoeba right now, and I turned a corner. I saw a group of like autograph hound, you know, kind of sort of people. So I'm gonna go down there and wait with them and see what happens. See if I can get my Blu-ray signed, because he wasn't signing stuff in there, just like a quick photo op with people. But I'm gonna go over there and see what's up. Hold on. Hey guys, check this out, man. We got Ice Cube over here promoting his new album. Everything's Corrupt. Hey Cube, is there anything you can tell us about that album that people don't know?
It's dope. You need to listen to it.
Hell yeah, man. Hey Cube, you were dope in Anacondas, yo.
That's it, no more.
You're I love Anaconda, bro. Thank you so much, Cube. Well, just saw Ice Cube again, and he signed my Friday Blu-ray, so I have the Tiny Zeus Lister Debo and Ice Cube on my Friday Blu-ray. What? But how cool is that now, man? Like, to have like Ice Cube sign my Friday Blu-ray, so sick. But at the same time, I don't want to be like an autograph hound. You know what I mean? Like waiting and doing that kind of shit. But like all I saw was just like 5-6 people, maybe 10 at most, that ended up showing up all together, standing outside this door. I'm just like, fuck it. What do I have to? I go wait an extra 10-15 minutes, and then he came out right there. Well guys, at my next stop of the day, the local Best Buy. Let's head on in and see what other cool stuff came out today that wasn't at Amoeba. Alright guys, in Best Buy right now, and of course they have the Schindler's List Blu-ray and 4K over here. I kind of really like this artwork right here. I always dig it. And if you guys ever seen my Night Owl short films, or at least one, I forgot which one it is, one of my short films I made, where I made everything, you know, black and white, but then one color red. That was kind of like my little tiny homage to Schindler's List in there. And I believe this one might have been today, something called Airstrike with Bruce Willis. Another one of those weird, like, movies, you know, straight to DVD kind of things. It could be okay, but not 100% sure. But of course, the main one that came out today was Venom, and it looks like they're already sold out of their exclusive, like, Steelbook ones. I know it's kind of late. They would have been already, but I already got the Blu-ray of this to review, you know, last week. But I really like that movie. Like, a lot of, like, I know comic book fans don't. You know, but like, I really did enjoy that one for what it was, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. And of course, The Predator is another one that came out today, which I thought was the original one, but I guess it's that new one. But yeah, guys, Best Buy also has a house with a clock in its walls over here. But I really still can't get over seeing Ice Cube in person and like shaking his hand, meeting him for a moment or two, and then like even getting his autograph afterwards. it still kind of, you know, blows my mind because I grew up watching his movies, you know, like Boys in the Hood, which I believe was like his first film that he ever, you know, appeared in, and everything like that. And just a lot of his stuff I just really enjoy. You know, like his music is cool too, don't get me wrong, but like I grew up on his movies. I know more about his movies than his music, you know. Now I'm up here in the front, guys, looking at the other stuff that came out. They just have, you know, rows and rows of Venom, you know, over here on Blu-ray and 4K, and one copy left of this, Assassination Nation. Like, I don't think I've heard about this before, but like just looking at the cover and looking at the pictures and stuff they have on the back, this looks like it could be like really badass. But other than that, they do have, like I said, the Predator. I'm gonna put this right here because I may get it, I'm not sure yet. They do have like the Predator limited edition steelbook left. And when it comes to this pack right here, like the Predator 4 movie collection, I just remember buying the 3 movie collection on 4K, what, like 3-4 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, and they've dumped out another set. Alright everyone, at my last stop of the day, the local Target. Let's get up in there and see if they have anything cool or exclusive. Merry Christmas! And if you guys are wondering what I'm listening to on my headphones, the new Ice Cube, baby. Everything's corrupt. We're all in Target right now, guys, and it looks like the only thing they have over here is the, you know, the Venom Blu-ray DVD and that Simple Favor, the new Paul Feig movie that came out today. I had a review of this one in like a past Hoarding Up video. If you guys have never seen it, check out the last review if you missed it. But they also have the Predator, but I'm not seeing like any exclusive editions for any of the movies that came out today or whatever for Target. Even the House with a Clock on its walls only has like the standalone. And people always ask me, Brendan, what movies are you excited to see that are, you know, coming up? You know, in the comments every once in a while. This one right here, Mary Poppins Returns. Like, especially ever since I found out that Dick Van Dyke makes an appearance in there along with Angela Lansbury, I'm like, holy shit, I'm in. You know, and plus I grew up loving the original Mary Poppins, you know, with Julie Andrews and stuff ever since I was a kid. Well, guys, I guess I was mistaken. Some of the other stuff that came out today was on the opposite side. Like the remake of Little Women, right here with the lady from you know, Back to the Future, Leah Thompson. That's pretty cool. And the new documentary from Michael Moore, Fahrenheit 11/9. I've always liked his docs. Oh, there's even a Blu-ray of it. Okay, that's cool. And of course that Assassination Nation, which I was looking at Best Buy. Is that worth watching, guys? Let me know in the comments. Alright everyone, I think I'm gonna pick up a few things over here. I'm gonna get these, head on home and show you guys what I picked up. So let's go. Alright everyone, I'm home now from Hoarding Up and meeting Ice Cube and everything. I'm with my buddy Ethan. What's up, man?
I'm fine.
How you doing?
Is that the best hand?
Yeah, sit down. Look, we're about to show you guys what we hoarded up on today. Hey, Ethan, do you want to show them one of the first things I got at Target or at Target today? Show the camera. This way, go like this. Show the camera. I ended up getting Little Women right here on DVD at Target, and over at Amoeba, I picked up this one. Show the camera. Look. Yeah, I ended up getting Menchie and Menchie's, the double feature, over there. I saw that store credit. This is from the Shout Factory line. And I got these other 2 things at Target. Sorry, they're all out of place right now with Ethan right here. Here, show him this one. I ended up getting this one. It was 20 bucks. Here we go. Show him, Ethan, show him what I picked up right there. Cheese. Oh, yeah, we do. Look at it. We also got a box in the mail right here, but I also picked up Assassination Nation and Fahrenheit 11/9 on Blu-ray right here. But like I said, we also got a box in the mail, right, Ethan? Do you want to open?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to open. Here, I don't think so. Oh, what is it? What's this, Ethan?
Michael.
Open. Let's see. What did Mill Creek send us, Ethan? What is it? It's the Shield. The complete series here on Blu-ray is now out from Mill Creek Home Entertainment. Yeah, you could probably have more fun with that one, huh, Ethan? But yeah, guys, we got the Shield, the complete series here on Blu-ray from Mill Creek. Man, this is a killer show. My mom absolutely loves. Well, I think she's watched all of it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's what we got from Mill Creek today, baby. What? You see yourself? Go. Hi, everybody. I'm vlogging.
Hi, I'm funny.
Say, I'm a YouTuber now.
I'm sure you know.
I'm a YouTuber now.
Now.
Yeah. But of course, the main thing I got today was my Friday Blu-ray here, signed by Ice Cube as he was leaving Amoeba. Like I said, I was just walking around the corner and I saw that there was a group of like autograph hounds outside of Amoeba, just waiting for him in hopes that he comes out this one driveway or door or whatever it was. I think it was just a special driveway from what it looked like. And I'm like, I'm gonna wait here for a couple minutes and see what happens, because there was like maybe 10 of us out there all together. But yeah, I have it signed by Ice Cube up here, and I have it signed by Debo or Tiny Lister down here at the bottom. So I have 2 autographs on my Friday Blu-ray. I've always loved this movie growing up, man. It's just really, really cool. But other than that, guys, let's head upstairs now for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright guys, I'm upstairs now for some DVD and Blu-ray and 4K reviews right now. It was cool getting a little Ethan cameo right there right when I got home. The first couple up are here from Scream Factory / Shout Factory. And the first one up is the new collector's edition of Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 here on Blu-ray. This is, of course, the crazy sequel to, of course, the classic Christmas horror film. And this one is just even wackier than the first, even though, like, the first, like, 45 minutes of the movie is, like, pretty much, you know, shot for, you know, like, all the, like, you know, stuff that you've seen in the very first movie. But it's just a classic, cheesy Christmas movie that I always really like watching. I always remember this one and the first one the most. Like when it comes to 3, 4, and 5, I believe it is. I think I've only ever seen those ones once. But you know, the first 3 or the first 2 is where it's at, especially to me. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the older ones soon. But it's just really cool. You get a new commission artwork here. Of course, you get the original cover art that we got on old like poster and DVDs from back in the day. But you know, it's garbage day. You know, it just takes place when where the last one left off. But now it's the brother of the Santa Claus that you have to watch the franchise to see going on this going on this rampage. At first, getting interviewed by like a psychologist, and then going kind of crazy and going out on the loose, killing people. Because him and his brother always had this weird thing when it comes to Santa Claus, because they've seen Santa Claus, person dressed as Santa, kill their parents and everything, and they're kind of psychotic when it comes to Santa Clauses in their lives. But like this one right here, we get an all new 2K scan of the film, of the actual theatrical print. New audio commentary track on here by the star Eric Freeman and James Newman, and the director on here. We also get like a new making of featurette on here, which not featurette, but I believe it's like an hour long, if I'm not mistaken, on this bad boy. And of course some behind the scenes featurettes, theatrical trailers, some really good stuff on this Blu-ray disc right here. So if you're a fan of like really cheesy 80s horror flicks, this is the one for you, especially if you guys like the first one. This was just a real, classic one in my opinion, and this new edition is a definite upgrade. For you guys that are, wondering, yes, get it. Great special features. Come on now. And next up over here is one of my least favorite in this franchise, but still cool nonetheless. That's now on Blu-ray along with all the other films in the franchise, and that is the collector's edition of Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation here. And this one comes, of course, with new commission artwork. And they recently had a signing for this at Dark Delicacies with like the special effects makeup artist and the new art, the person that made the art for it and everything. I was there, but I was just like, I don't know. But you also get like the original artwork that I remember from the old VHS days, on here. But of course, this is the 4th one in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. And this one has, some actors in here like Renee Zellweger and what was his name again? Matthew McConaughey and some other people that became like Oscar winners, Oscar nominated actors and everything in this piece. It's pretty much like a group of college students, and then getting terrorized by the family, and they're wielding chainsaw and stuff. It's definitely not as good as, the first 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, in my opinion. The first 2 are my favorite ones of all time in the franchise. But this one right here comes with a new interview in here with the director of photography, an interview in here with the special effects makeup artist, and some behind-the-scenes footage, theatrical trailers, and includes 2 versions of the film: the theatrical cut that's in HD, and the director's cut, which is in standard definition. So if you guys didn't know, they have two cuts of the film on here, and one of them, I believe, is 94 minutes, and the other one's 87 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I watched the longer one, and I didn't really see much different, because I haven't really watched this movie like crazy. But it is out now on Blu-ray for you fans out there. Just wanted to let you guys know. And this next one up I had for a little while now, and just getting around to actually watching it and talking about it. And that is the collector's edition of Trick or Treat here on Blu-ray. You know, of course, starring the beautiful Anna Paquin. This one is just a really cool horror anthology film that takes place on Halloween and in this little small town, you know, where the kids are going out there trick-or-treating and things. But yet there's, like, you know, just different stories that are happening in that same town, and I just really liked how they, you know, did this. Like, this is a movie I didn't watch that much when it first came out. I thought it was just okay, but rewatching it after all these years was just, like, really refreshing, and it made it a lot more fun. Like, I really appreciate it now, because the first time I guess I just didn't really care for it or something, but like now I actually really kind of enjoyed it. You even get that one kid from what's it called, Bad Santa in here, that one that drives, like, you know, Billy Bob Thornton crazy, in here along with Anna Paquin, and what's that guy's, Brian Cox is up in here. We're just, you know, multiple stories where you get a new you know, interview in here with the writer director and some of the actors. A couple of the same special features that were on previous editions, like interview, stuff about the like, you know, a section on here talking to the special effects makeup artist, which I thought was a cool thing to add it on here. But if you're a fan of this film, just make sure you guys go out there and get your Shout Factory release of it now, because it's loaded with special features, and this looks fantastic here on Blu-ray. And the next 2 up over here I got from Universal Home Entertainment is the new film, not new film, but the new edition that just came out today, and that is Steven Spielberg's 25th anniversary edition of Schindler's List. Here on 4K. I ended up getting this one in a few days ago to review and stuff. And this is a film I always really liked, but it's also one of those films that's hard, you know, to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I really like it, and I do appreciate the filmmaking aspect of this. But like this, you know, the whole the stuff with the covering in it's just like really, you know, it's one of the, it's like this one and what's that other movie called? The Boy Behind the Fence or something like that, and like Jacob the Liar, and like any movies that have to deal with the Holocaust. Always just like, I know it does for everybody because it was a messed up thing that happened, but like it just, I don't know. It's a really hard film to watch, but at the same time, it's just really, you know, perfectly put together here in this new 25th anniversary edition. We also get a 25-year look back at the film with the director Steven Spielberg, Liam Neeson, Ben Kingsley. I believe, what was that again? Tribeca Film Festival, when they're talking about how it was making the film 25 years ago and how it's still standing the test of time today. And of course, we get the feature-length documentary on the film that I believe was on a previous edition, you know, of the, you know, the Blu-ray and stuff. But this film just looks spectacular here on 4K. I know it's in black and white, but just little hints. A little hint of red and stuff, you know, when, you know, you have to watch the movie to, you know, to know what I'm talking about. But it just looks really superb, you know, like remastered in you know, 4K and stuff. It just looks really good. The blacks levels are just really nice and solid in this release right here. Sounds really good. Even though I don't have a big sound system or anything, I just have whatever comes out of my TV. But it just sounded and looked just so much better than I'm used to seeing it. Because this is a movie I've seen maybe like 4 or 5 times in my life, and I don't know, I've always really liked this one right here. It's a solid release from Universal. And next up over here from Universal also is a movie that I wanted to see because I love Jack Black, and that is A House with a Clock in Its Walls. And this one's just pretty much about this young boy who goes to visit his uncle, who's played by Jack Black, but come to find out that his uncle is kind of like a warlock, and is like, you know, can like move, you know, knows all this kind of like magic stuff and can make things float, make things disappear. And his house kind of talks, and he goes in to go visit his uncle, and there's like all these clocks all over the place. Like, uncle, why are you obsessed with clocks? It's kind of like how I'm obsessed with physical media. Jack Black in this film is obsessed with clocks, and you have to watch the movie to see why he's obsessed with clocks. And it just kind of unfolds like the whole story and the backstory of the family and what happened to some other members of the family, and and then like Jack Black tells the young boy, don't ever open this closet or read anything, from this book. And of course the kid does it and messes up everything. But you have to watch the movie to find out how it all unfolds. But I thought this was a really solid family film. I actually really did enjoy this one right here. I don't know why it didn't do as well in the box office or anything. I can kind of see why a little bit. But at the same time, I really enjoyed it because like I always like, watching family films. But you get an alternate opening and ending on here, gag reel, a making of special featurette. Wait, was this one directed by Eli Roth, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, it's directed by Eli Roth. That's what it was. So, sorry. But yeah, it does have like Eli Roth's kind of like dark style to it, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, that's The House with a Clock on Its Walls. If you're a fan of Jack Black or just magical family films, check this one out. It's really kind of decent in my opinion. But this next one, and last up for this video today, I got from Lionsgate Home Entertainment and A24 Films. And that's Jonah Hill's new flick called Mid-90s. This one I was really highly anticipating checking out. I don't know why I didn't go to the theater to see this one, but when I was watching the trailer to it, I'm like, this kind of feels like the movie Kids in a way. That's directed, I believe, was it Richard Linklater from back in the day, was starring Rosario Dawson in her very first starring role. Like kind of like it looked like real kids and real people, not actors, just like real people be thrown into a movie and stuff. It kind of has that same kind of vibe to it. And it's about this, one young boy who's kind of a nerd. He's always at home, watching Ninja Turtles, playing video games. Doesn't really have a whole lot of friends. And one day he goes to he passes this skateboard shop, and he sees these kids that are like talking to each other and like with bad language and saying weird things to each other about sex stuff. And they're like, he's like, in his head, he's like, I want to hang out with these kids. I want to figure out what I can do to hang out with these kids. So he finds out that his older brother has a skateboard, so he gets it and he starts hanging around with these kids to see if he can befriend them and stuff, and what happens along the way. I found this one to be really enjoyable. I liked the whole flow and atmosphere of this film. The film was also shot in like 4:3, so like the black, it kind of looked like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, like this, what I mean? Like the black bar's not on top and bottom, but they're on the sides and everything. But like I really did dig that aspect of it. And of course it takes place in the 90s. So like all the 90s references, the 90s clothes, and just the whole 90s feel of the whole thing is just all up in here. And I really did enjoy that aspect of it. On this Blu-ray, we get some deleted scenes and a commentary by Jonah Hill and the cinematographer. So if you're a fan of movies like Kids, check this one out. This one was actually really well done, really well put together, and I'm really happy that I own it now on Blu-ray. But guys, thank you so much for coming by and supporting my videos. Make sure you guys check out my last video I uploaded. I got to go hang out with some of the Dream Warriors from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I got to meet X-Pac, from the WWE days, or, Attitude Era days, from, G-Generation X. I'll have an annotation here on the screen where you guys can click on it and check it out. I thought it was a really fun vlog. But guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting my videos, and I'll see you guys all next time.